Joe.
Hi. Please tell everyone who you are and what you do.
My name is Lady Alice. I'm a singer in our band, and I have two guitar players, a bass, a drummer, various monsters join us on stage. It's all fun.
Awesome. I think that anybody who isn't already following your Instagram should check it out because you post really interesting things. There's like a lot of theater to your performances, which is exciting and interesting. I'm so excited to talk to you and find out all about it. And it's very like artsy and avant-garde, kind of like the voluptuous horror of Karen Black, a little in the theatrics, I would say. So, please tell us, well, maybe actually, how would you describe the Lady Alice?
I love what you said too. I love the theater aspects. I take a lot from Alice Cooper
Mhm.
and Kiss. I knew about Kiss forever, but I didn't really get into them till the last 5 years. And I was just drawn to the theater aspects of both artists. And I'm like, this is fun because I feel like I want to watch you and hear you more versus, regular performances are awesome too. Like you can get a lot of enjoyment out of listening to your favorite bands, but like the theater part is just really draws you in and it's super
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah. And I from what I've seen from like your footage and still photos, it's not just that you're wearing a costume when you're on stage. There is like an interplay between you and monsters. Um, and so when did you first realize that you love rock or metal music and that you wanted to create more?
Sorry about the sirens. Um, they'll pass. Okay, I'll talk over. So, the last 5 years, I'd say, I really got more into metal, like dark music, doom. Um, I co-write with John McCurry, who co-wrote with the Dark Lord himself, Alice Cooper. They wrote
Oh,
Poison together, so that's an obvious like inspiration for like Alice's theater and his music. I'm sorry, stop.
it's
And
not loud. It's good.
okay, that's so weird. Yeah, so he's been a super big inspiration. So like the last 5 years, listening to more Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, and theater wise, yeah, Alice on YouTube, his videos are hysterical, and I love his whole like outfit, and he's still rocking out at like 70 something years old. It's
Yeah,
high.
so cool. So if your music were a movie soundtrack, what would the movie be about?
This is a good question. Okay, can I combine things like
Yeah,
two? Okay, so
do
I don't know
whatever
if
you
you've seen.
want.
Have you seen True Blood on HBO?
I haven't.
It's okay. It's okay. It's vampire,
Mhm.
totally realistic, kidding, supernatural. Like there's like werewolves, changelings. So I love the supernatural element, and then I'd combine like a movie if I could have one with Witcher and that, and then Witcher slays, monsters, dragons, whatnot. So I like all those things.
Cool. Awesome. So who would the protagonist be and who would the antagonist be? Would it be somebody in your band? Or
Gosh, good
like,
question. I think the antagonist. We could switch roles. So like for now, I think that could be the Monster Bunny in the band, and then we could switch roles. So
okay,
then I could take that role.
cool. I like it. You're like going to the dark side with the Monster Bunny. Um, okay, so if you could collect any three vinyl records of all time, what would you choose to have?
This is a tough question, Joe. I think Black Sabbath, Paranoid, Led Zeppelin, and then for girls, I love girl artists. Chrissy Hine,
Okay. She's got a lot of attitude. She's like best friends with Stevie Nicks.
that's perfect. I did not know that at
Yeah.
all.
They love each other. They just like if you see interviews of them together, they just get really bitchy together and just like they just like release something and just like hate everyone together in the most like
Let it out, guys.
they're totally besties. They're very comfortable around each other. Um so it's super cute, especially because Stevie is like really tiny and yeah, it's like such a dynamic. So cool, Chrissy Hine. So if you could play a world tour with any three bands alive today, who would you choose and what city would you like to play most of all?
Okay. Alice for sure, Cooper.
Mhm.
I could just hop on his bill right now. You know, that would be great. I don't think Kiss or Ozzy are touring, but if they did, jump on that real fast. Or of course Led Zeppelin if they were gonna tour again. Yes. And I like Evanescence a lot. I like her light ethereal singing on top of dark chords. It's
Mhm.
just I like her a lot. And then if Gaga ever went metal, because she's got pipes, she's just such a great performer. If she went metal, I'd play with her in a heartbeat.
That's so funny. The person that I interviewed yesterday also said Lady Gaga was very influential. And she does have like some music that's a little bit darker and heavier. She definitely needs to give us a rock album. I agree with you. Give it to us.
Vivid.
Is there any city that you'd like to play most of all?
I think I would just start in London. I would play anywhere, like Japan would be tremendously fun because I
Mhm.
think they love theater music there. I could have made, maybe I made that up, but I think they do.
There's so many people there. Probably there is an audience for that and everything else.
Yeah.
So, what was a big decision you made that turned out to be a great choice?
I moved to New York City. Um, I love it here. I love the culture here, music here. I met my co-writer who's in my band, John McCurry, and he turned me on to guitar because I'm a piano player by trade. Is that how you say that? It's so weird. And I learned classical piano since I was 8, so I was just piano girl. And then he played guitar, and I'm like, guitar. I thought guitar was like cheesy at the time. I'm like, it's just for like elevator music playing. And he introduced me. I'm like, this is sick. Like, what's wrong with me? And so I started playing more. And he's still amazing. Like, I don't like playing around him
Hmm.
because he's so good. But he's encouraging. He's not like I'm better than you. He's very encouraging.
That is so funny. I've never heard anybody interpret guitar like that before, but I'm gonna be laughing at it internally in the future. Um, cool. Yeah, the big move to New York. What made you decide to go?
I just visited with a girlfriend and we're like, this is the coolest city in the world. I'm from Wisconsin. So, like, this was a
Yeah.
huge trip and the buildings were huge. And I'm like, I have to move here. And I moved here. I was like, bye.
Nice. How long have you lived in New York?
I'd say 15 years
So you're
and
like
time
fully,
flies.
yeah,
Yeah,
you don't need like Google Maps for the subway anymore.
yeah, I do. I get lost all the
Oh.
time. Like,
Okay, because I was gonna say I still do. I thought that ended eventually.
I go down the street to the grocery store and I get turned around and I'll just start walking to Brooklyn.
That's so funny. Um, okay, so what is your favorite gear or stage wear that you own?
Can I show you?
Yes.
Okay, I want to grab it. Wait, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Enjoy my fire I put on for you.
Oh my God. I'm watching the fire in your bedroom. I feel very lucky. Look at those degrees. You got some explaining to do now.
I'm in school right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm in school.
What are you studying?
Clinical psychology, but I would love to add to doing a tour. I would love to do like messaging about mental health and just
Mhm.
make a tour like about mental health awareness.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to connect you to Sarah Beth from Tower because she just she just passed her licensing exam for clinical mental health counseling as well. Yeah, and maybe you can like think of a tip for the girls in rock and roll and metal on like taking care of yourself in yeah,
That
got one already?
that one is probably the number one thing is just self-care. It sounds cheesy, but it's like you're not alone. I think maybe is another good one. And like you'll find other girls that understand. You can talk to guys too, but if it's like a girl power show, we do a girl power tour and make it about like care for yourself and just awareness and
Mm.
not alone.
Yeah, and Tower is in Brooklyn too. So Should be easy for you guys to get in touch.
That's
Okay, what is the gear or stage wear? Let's see.
okay. So this is Scully. He's battle worn, but he was excited to meet you. My dog's gonna eat him. Okay, here he is.
Yes, and yes. Oh my God, wonderful. Scully on a stick too. I love it. And did you find this at a store or did you make it?
Scully came to me actually. He knocked on the door, kidding. He's on, it was like Halloween time, and I found him on Amazon.
Love it. I love that his name is Scully because I think that's what Jinx Dawson calls her skull too.
I thought it was a one of a kind thing. I'm really upset now.
Oh, no, you have more in common with Jinx Dawson than you even knew. That's wonderful. May we all.
Yes. Bye. He's gonna go. Can I show you one more thing?
Yes.
There you go.
Like, I want to see all the things. That's why we're here.
Oh, cool. Then I have
Yeah.
to go back in my closet. You stay there. Okay, so I guess I could put this on for you. Okay, 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there we go. How's that for stage wear?
My guitar players wear it. I don't wear it, but the guitar players wear it.
You know what? That's really good if somebody has like bass face when they're playing or something and they don't want to be like, while they play. Like personally, that's how I play bass. I make all of the Tina Turner faces when I'm playing. So
But it shows that you're passionate. I love people that make passion faces.
yeah, passion face. I could use a bunny mask, honestly. Um,
Great. You're beautiful.
yes. Do you have any favorite gear? Or is that kind of like,
It's in the other room. Can I get it?
yeah,
Please enjoy the fire.
warming?
I'm back now.
So fast.
This will be the
Good job.
longest Zoom ever because I keep leaving.
No, it's totally fine. You're good.
Okay, this is Black Beauty, everyone.
Black Beauty. Oh, I love the strap with the lightning bolts.
It
Love
stings
that.
sometimes, but it's worth it.
Mm.
That's it. That's it. Here she is. And I haven't brought her on stage yet. I write all my songs on it, and I have two guitar slayers in the band now, and they're phenomenal. But I'm bringing her up for the new album. Like she's gonna be there. She's shy, but she's coming.
Yeah, it's kind of a tricky balance. When you have a guitar that's easy to play, it's like more enjoyable for recording and practice. But when you have a guitar that's more difficult to play but looks really good, then you want to bring it on tour. It's usually the more expensive one too, and then that means that you have to practice on the one that's harder to play. So it's like
Yeah, the
it's a pickle.
hardship.
Pickle.
A
I love
pickle.
I love pickles.
Fried pickles
Um,
are good.
yeah, pickles. Mm. Anyway, what's a performance memory that you'll never forget?
Sure, great question. My top came off last 2 shows ago, but I have a bikini on underneath, you see. So the chainmail, it's delicate and it just went psh, and I it was fine. The show went on. It was kind of fun.
That is so Doro Pesh and Janet Jackson of you. Very, very rock star. Doro Pesh, her ripped vest incident. Here she is on my shirt. She she wasn't wearing a bikini underneath, and she had like one of the buttons buttoned. Nobody knew who Warlock was, and then her vest flew open, and then like a bunch of photographers were there, and the vest was open long enough for 1980s film photographers to get pictures. So we know it was open for a while. And and then it was like printed in like Kerrang and all these big magazines, and then everybody was like, what's Warlock? They got a hot singer. And
You
so
know,
it, it's the oldest, like we shall not deny that the power of Venus and rock and roll is a sexual act, and there's nothing I think wrong with that as long as it's a over, 18 or 21 kind of show. Um, but well, I guess some people don't want to be flashed. Anyway, Does anybody really not want to be flashed by Doro
All
Pesh?
want it. They all want it. Even if they're like, no. That no, they mean yes, actually.
This is so toxic. Okay. Anyway, I actually think that what you just said is like kind of a brilliant idea. Like you could have a bikini top on under or just like some other outfit and like have like a fall away piece
Yes.
and like it'll be exciting for people, but then you're not like unconsensually flashing people. So that was, you know what? That was probably the best play because like people were like upset about Janet Jackson's boob. And then there was also somebody else, this man whose name I'll never remember, really good guitarist, but anyway, his he was wearing some pants and like they were like not sewn closed or something and his penis fell out.
Dang.
And it was like pierced and people were like upset, but at the same time it like fell out in front of his female fans and it was like that looked like it was on purpose to me.
On purpose, yeah. Super was.
Yeah, he didn't even have a bikini bottom on under there.
Come on, guy.
No concern for his fans whatsoever. Okay, do you have any new announcements for us?
We do. We have a new album coming summer, which is right around the corner. So I don't know when this summer, but summer or early fall.
Mhm.
And we're going to have a cover of Poison on it so that John McCrae is going to play a song 2 times. So that's
Mm.
exciting.
Oh, that is exciting. That's very special. Um, Starbenders did a cover of Poison too, so that was like a couple years ago. I mean, it's a song that's been covered a couple times, but it's cool that you've got the OG on it. Any other announcements?
That and I thought I had another one. It come to me. I don't
Any shows or
shows are coming up. We got one May. I forget dates. I'm just gonna go ahead and check my phone right now.
yeah, sure. You can also email it to me and I'll put it in the show notes.
No problem. I think it's May 9th at Alphaville. Please come. Yes, May 9th.
Nice.
Alphaville in Brooklyn.
Awesome. Oh my God, I want to go to that. I'm gonna try to.
Please come. I'll like you
Yeah.
can wear one of the masks.
Oh my God, you know I need that mask. Got to cover up all my faces.
No.
Um, so yeah, and how can we follow what you do and where can we listen to your music?
Please follow me at the dot lady dot Alice because Lady Alice was taken. So do
Mhm.
that. The dot lady dot Alice. I'm on Spotify, Bandcamp, everything. YouTube. I don't know,
Nice.
Facebook.
All the big ones. And they will be in this episode's notes as well. So the Lady Alice and her Monster Bunnies. Okay, and so we're gonna finish with a little game.
Hi.
We actually went through the interview really fast, even for our little prop fetching breaks. Okay, so I'm gonna hold up two pieces of vinyl and you'll pick one that you want to talk about or just say something about the artist. Dusty Springfield or Fairport Convention?
Neither.
Neither. Okay, which one is not cool at all then?
I honestly need to hear a song from each to recognize the artist because right
Oh,
now I know Dusty, but I can't think of like the song right.
the only man that could ever teach me was the son of a preacher
I'll
man.
talk about that. I like that song a lot.
Okay, so maybe we got that one then. And then Fairport Convention is a little bit more obscure. They're like British Isles folk rock from the 70s.
Can you sing something from them? I might
Um,
recognize.
I forbid you maidens all to wear gold in your hair to travel to Carter Hall, for young Tamlin is there. That's the bass line. That's the
Like,
only other part I
that's
know
good
with the
job.
lyrics.
I'm like, sing it for me. It's not normal. Great.
Well,
I picked that.
and this one's got a very popular song called Matty Groves on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, check this out. I'll send
Will
you a
do.
link. I think you'll like it.
I like what you sang. I like it. Song. I like what you sung.
All right. So Grace Slick or Marianne Faithful?
Can you sing songs again? I'm like horrible. I'm seriously, I know songs, but can you sing?
So Grace, like she wrote White Rabbit and Somebody to Love. There's like 60 songs. You know, this is actually the artist that wrote the song about Alice going down the rabbit hole and everything.
Can you
One
sing?
pill makes you smaller and one pill makes you tall.
Yes, love. I do know.
And then Marianne Faithfull is a little bit weird. I don't know if I can sing a song the way she does, but she's got a song, Why'd You Do It? She said, Why'd you do what you did? And it's like this very
I know
like,
that.
huh?
I know that one. It's like kind of like an anthem. Is it kind of like that?
Yeah, it's definitely like a storytelling kind of song about it's like the man's perspective and the woman is like bitching him out because he cheated on her.
Don't cheat, you
Don't
dirty,
cheat.
dirty man.
Yeah, dirty boy. Okay, so is there one of these two?
I think the first one, because when you're singing that, and I know that song, and I love that song. Just as I have like it's on the radio, like Wisconsin plays old radio stations all the time. Yeah,
Yeah. Grace, like
like
you should check out more of her stuff. If you like those songs, her solo work is a lot more of that.
that's great.
Um,
I will.
okay, so Pat Benatar or Coven.
Pat, I love Pat.
Okay.
Pat's great.
There's Scully though.
I know. I almost yeah. I saw that. Scully just wants to say he loves seeing himself in any form. Like I approve. Can
Very awesome. Okay, so Pat Benatar, what do you love about Pat Benatar?
you sing some of her songs just so I get them in my head? Because I'm
Yeah.
horrible.
Oh my gosh, she's got so
Beautiful
many
rose.
that are so good. We belong to the night. We
Yeah,
belong to... Do you know that one?
yeah. She's got
Oh,
a rock
okay.
star. She's got a great vibe. She's got a great presence. Her voice is really sick. Uh, I almost chose her instead of the Pretenders, but I like the Pretenders' attitude, so I picked her.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are definitely different attitudes. Pat Benatar's got an attitude, but not like Chrissy Hine. So Kate Bush or Cher?
I respect them both, you know. I would say Kate Bush because I don't know, I just like her songs more and I like her singing style and she's more theatrical a little bit. She's a little more
Yeah, I definitely think so. Definitely more theatrical than Cher, even though Cher has had amazing
yeah.
outfits.
She's they're all rock goddesses, hands
Oh
down.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. This segment is really just about like talking about our foremothers and like what inspires us. It's not really like who's better. It's not like a ranking. It's just like which one inspires you.
Is that
So
Yoko?
Yoko Ono or Joan Baez?
I mean, wait, can you sing one of her songs? I know Yoko. She's really cool, but I know her song.
Joan Baez's most famous song is probably the one covered by Judas Priest called Diamonds and Rust. I'll be damned, here comes your ghost again, but that's not unusual. You know it? Yeah.
So yeah, I would go with Yoko on this one just because of her creativity and she just doesn't care about what anyone thinks of her. And she's creative as
Yeah.
heck. And yeah, and she took a lot of flack because people were mad at her. But she's awesome. She's an artist.
Yeah, people were mad at her for no reason too.
Yeah, it was mean. Meanness is not allowed.
Yeah, I'm like, we should all be grateful that she brought the Beatles to an end because we needed that shit to be over. It was going on for way too fucking long. So, anyway, that is it for today. But you
Fun
said your show
show?
May 9th.
Yes, please. Please come. Bring your friends.
I would love to. I think it sounds like a lot of fun. We'll have to find something special to wear.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much for your time today, Sarah.
Thank you, Joe. I had a wonderful time.
Okay, bye.
Bye.